I'm Deborah Meaden, and I've spent my life in business. One thing I've learned is that even the best ideas often need a helping hand to succeed.
I have great belief in the power of business to create opportunity and wealth. But for many people in poorer countries, the chance to run a successful business can be life-saving.
I've come to Malawi in Central Africa to find out how women like these market traders can use a modest cash injection to generate a stable income that will lift them and their families out of desperate hand-to-mouth poverty.
The odds are really stacked against these women. With the majority of the population earning less than £1 a day, the chance of getting a loan to start a business is pretty much impossible. But there is an organisation that is changing this. It's called the MicroLoan Foundation.
I want to show you how this charity is helping women in Africa to turn their lives around by providing small loans and practical business training. And I hope that over the next few minutes I can convince you to do what you can to help too. Most people living in rural Malawi are locked in a cycle of poverty. Elena Banda's family struggled even for the basics.
Magolo anga tezine mangu yuzingira ulimi paipo kwezi masowa kwambiri dai ndalama ndizo zimavuta kuti ife ana asitithandiza. Nimagaga kuti nitaphuza ntakhala ngati ineso maphwisa so ngati ana amene ali kumudzi kutengapo so ngati mbali. Kwa ineyo sidanivuta kamba ka fees kwa makolo anga anali so fees. Time ineyo yona uzamunanga poninalira.
With her parents unable to support her, Elena had no choice but to get married. And life continued to be a struggle for survival, more so with 3 small children to look after. And history looked like repeating itself when Enella's children began to miss school because she couldn't afford books or uniforms.
Kumasa niona ngati nivutika pa moyo wanga. Nimaganiza kuti akawiri mwina kuli mabongo obweketsa ngongole mwina mphena kalo akuti ananga tikalowera kuti pali panopo ndete adzane kuti ama anandiphunzitsa ndipo anandisirako mbali iyi.
Enella's story is frustratingly commonplace. Loads of ambitions and good intentions and no means of unleashing them. But for Elena and thousands of other women, MicroLoan offers a way forward. When a woman joins a MicroLoan group, she's taken the first step on the rung of a ladder out of poverty. And it all starts with the first loan. Today is a day of celebration for this group who've travelled to MicroLoan's HQ to receive their loan money.
So, what size are the loans usually?
Usually average of £50. This is a loan, but with a very small interest. It's a different approach to charity. We are giving them hope, not handouts.
And they won't be left to sink or swim alone. MicroLoan's innovative approach is to work with groups of around 15 women who share responsibility for one another's loans and help each other through any difficult times. And with the percentage of loans repaid in the high 90s, it's a system that makes the most of the charity's funds.
And then what happens to that money once it's been repaid?
We take that very same money and rent to others also.
So the £150 makes a difference to one family, and then it makes a difference to another family and another family?
Sure.
MicroLoan focus on helping women who live in remote rural areas, far from towns with banks. So they have a small army of loan officers who fan out into the countryside to provide a financial lifeline to their borrowers. Women like Elena, who recently joined a MicroLoan group in her village and set up a business selling tomatoes and fish. It's early days for Enella's business, but I want to see if it's starting to make a difference to her life. First, Elena is going to show me how she makes sales door-to-door in a Malawian village. She clearly doesn't trust me with the tomatoes.
I think
there's quite a bit of hard negotiating going on here. We've got a very savvy customer. So you've got the money, you've got a business, and what difference has that made to your life?
ana salugona ni njala chakudya chikupezeka sawa ni malima fodya ni malima chimanga ni malima ayi siku ya ana tsopano noona tikusintha monga nkhani yako makoba baba ini magulira ati paipa nopa nenzo ndiyani nimakwanitsadi kusamala banja langa.
Enola's had a pretty tough start to life. But through the loan that she's taken out, she now has a business, she knows how to make a profit, and she knows how to spend that profit to make sure that she changes the life of her family and that she breaks the chain of poverty.
Many of the women that MicroLoan lend to have no previous experience of managing money, so the charity provide regular training for their borrowers.
So when I invest in someone, first thing I want to know is actually, do they know what they're doing? I mean, most businesses fail because people don't know what they're doing. I mean, it might not look like it, but I'm sitting here in the middle of a business seminar in Malawi, under the trees.
Many people in Malawi are illiterate, but MicroLoan believe that shouldn't hold them back from learning the fundamentals of business.
How do you teach people who can't read and write?
Normally we sing, because when we sing, they do remember.
Everybody sings, everybody dances, so it's the language that
and
they
it's
understand.
Easy. Yeah, it's easy.
That's clever. I think I'm going to go back to England and make all of my people sing and dance. I think they might learn better. I think it's...
MicroLoan know that to bring about lasting changes to people's lives, they need to support them for the long haul. I'm going to meet Abigail, who's been taking microloans for over 10 years.
Hello, Abigail. Hello.
She's going to show me how far she's managed to grow her restaurant business in that time.
So this is your home. This is your business.
This is my business.
Wow. So how did this start?
Oh, I was very poor. Even my children was sleeping on a mat without a blanket.
Over the years, Abigail used the profit she made on her 30 repaid loans to build a busy restaurant employing 3 staff, finally giving her and her family a secure future.
What's the big difference, do you think?
My life is improving now, and I am helping my family properly. My vision is to make this restaurant grow.
That's amazing. Abigail, I think you're brilliant. Thank you. It's amazing. 10 years ago, this village was a much poorer place. But since then, 80 women have received a loan to start their own businesses. And not only do we now see a thriving village, but these women can now educate, feed, look after their families. Each year, MicroLoan lends to over 35,000 women, but they want to help so many more. I know business. I know this approach works. Please give what you can.
To make a donation that keeps on giving, please go to the website microloanfoundation.org.uk. If you want to donate by phone, then call 0208 827 1691. Or if you'd like to post a donation, please make your cheque payable to MicroLoan Foundation UK and send it to MicroLoan Foundation UK, 1 Canal Court, 152 to 154 High Street, Brentford, TW8 8JA. And if you want the charity to claim gift aid on your donation, please include an email or postal address so they can send you a gift aid form.
Thank you.